It came out all the way back in January. I'm sure most of you guys have heard about this video. Unfortunately, she was forced to come out as transgender, which was very sad, but also very liberating since a lot of people were very appreciative and supportive of her. I even said something about her coming out. I'm so proud of Nikkietutorials for coming out with her story. Yesterday, Nikkietutorials announced that she was transgender. Nikkietutorials inspired millions of people to play with makeup, including me. You know, I'm just very grateful for her to be sharing her story like that. I think that's such a beautiful thing. Just some love in the beauty community once in a while is great. Anyways, ever since she came out, media outlets around the world asked her to interview. I mean, the video went super viral and it has now over 34 million views. However, Nikkietutorials turned down almost every talk show, both in the Netherlands, where she lives, and internationally. She basically only did one interview, which was, of course, Ellen DeGeneres. So Ellen DeGeneres tweeted out the following tweet. Nikkietutorials is one of the most popular beauty YouTubers in the world. She came out last week as transgender and I couldn't be happier that I got to talk to her. And Nikkietutorials herself seemed to be very excited about going to the Ellen show. On my way to the studio, I am shaking at the Ellen show. Well, that feeling didn't last long, did it, Nikki? Apparently Nikkietutorials didn't like Ellen that much. Ellen said she couldn't be happier to talk about her, but I guess Nikkietutorials had very different thoughts about that. So very quickly, backstory, Nikkietutorials announced she was going to work for the Eurovision Song Contest. For you Americans, I'll try to explain it. It's basically a giant song contest where almost every country in the European continent participates. Nikki has been a long-time fan of the Eurovision Song Contest and has collaborated with previous contestants.
I'm dying.
So I want to know, how does it feel to wake up gorgeous?
So she basically was going to a Dutch talk show to announce that she was going to be the online host for this year's contest, or at least next year, since they moved the song contest to 2021 because, well, coronavirus.
Coronavirus!
Say hello to your online host for the 2020 Eurovision Song Contest. Yes!
But Nikkietutorials tweeted, "It is with a heavy heart that I have to tell you that the Eurovision 2020 will be cancelled in a world where music connects. What matters most right now is our safety. I hope to see you in 2021 at Eurovision." But of course, they also had to ask her about her coming out video because she didn't really do any interviews after her coming out in the Netherlands, and this was like the first opportunity that a big talk show in the Netherlands could ask her about it. And in that, Nikkietutorials didn't have many kind words for Ellen DeGeneres. Now, this interview is in Dutch, but I added subtitles.
Hoe was het bij Ellen DeGeneres?
Nou, laat ik zeggen dat er een groot verschil is tussen De Wereld Draait Door en Ellen. En dan geef ik jullie het positieve handje.
Want?
Oh, punt.
Nou, daar wil ik meer weten.
Ja, er zijn bepaalde... Kijk, bijvoorbeeld, het is wel heel leuk dat jij wel vooraf hallo komt zeggen en zo. Het is bij Ellen in ieder geval, het is wat ik heb meegemaakt hier en andere landen, is dat gewoon een hele andere wereld. Het zit gewoon iets anders.
Afstandelijke killer.
Tikje. Het is wel echt dat ik zo'n podium mocht betreden, is natuurlijk de grootste eer, laat ik dat voorop stellen. Maar het is wel een andere wereld. Eurovisie.
So yeah, apparently Nikki didn't like Ellen that much. Her facial expression says more than enough. I mean, there has been an ongoing rumor that Ellen DeGeneres is actually very shady, so I guess Nikki just didn't like the way Ellen treated her, and her expressions tell me she isn't even telling everything, like I'm sure there's more to it. But it has been all the drama Nikki has been in recently. In her recent video, she dragged her friend Pat McGrath.
You know, sometimes, little secret, starting to spill the tea a little bit. You know, sometimes when I don't like a brand as much, I put another brand on top of it. Someone was very rude to me in my face once, and then I decided to unstand. Goodbye.
This is a very popular makeup artist and Nikkietutorials has worked with her before. Now, in her video, she mentioned that the brand did her dirty, even though Nikkietutorials referred to her as her mother. Now, they have both unfollowed each other on social media. Many people were confused as to why Pat McGrath was apparently shady towards Nikkietutorials. All the way back in August 2019, Nikkietutorials uploaded a video reviewing the Pat McGrath foundation.
This feels cheap. I'm just gonna say it, when you compare this packaging to the foundation, you feel like this was an afterthought. Oh, she's very liquidy. Is with my smile lines, see, right here too. From applying the bronzer, you can see that right here too. Everything just kind of scratched away. The pores on the cheeks are a little bit more visible than normal. I know this will not last. I think the primer, unnecessary. I mean, for the price, for the packaging, that kind of feels like a second thought. There's way better primers out there.
She wasn't too happy with the product, and later she deleted the video actually, and when people noticed, she gave the reason that it was underperforming and that's why she deleted it.
I deleted my Pat McGrath video. Yes, I did. I'm still saying that the foundation is just not for me. I don't really recommend it if you're with my standards of foundation. Because, oh my God, Jeffrey deleted his video too, and something must be happening behind the scenes. And to be honest, nothing is happening behind the scenes. The only thing that is happening is that my video was underperforming. All right, guys, guess what's back online? My Pat McGrath video after reading your messages.
But I think after seeing Nikki shade Pat McGrath right now that there might have been more to the situation than we thought. So there are probably two scenarios. So either Nikki deleted the video because it was underperforming and then Pat got shady, or Pat was upset that Nikki didn't like the product and this caused Nikki to take it down. I guess we'll find out later, but that's really the tea actually. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode of Keeping Up with the Beauty Gurus. I'm sure it won't be long because, well, these influencers are really trying it. Follow me on my social media. Everything will be linked down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.